Welcome students in the organic chemistry lecture series. Today we are going to start this new concept or new topic of your chemistry paper second, that is aromatic hydrocarbons. So first of all we'll see what are aromatic compounds. This is very important while studying the organic chemistry. So these are the special type of organic compounds, aromatic compounds. Okay. So first of all, we'll see what are the features of these aromatic compounds. Which compounds are called as aromatic compounds. Okay. So the most important thing which you have to remember is that they are cyclic compound. Remember, the most important, they are cyclic compounds. Okay. If the compounds are open chain, then they are not aromatic. So first point or first thing which we have to remember about aromatic compound is that they are a cyclic compound. Okay. Then second important point is that they are a conjugated compounds. Okay. They are a conjugated compounds. Now what is the meaning of this word conjugated? That we have to understand first. Okay. So conjugated means there is a alternate single and double bond. Remember, alternate single and double bond is there. Alternate single and double bond should be there. Okay. So they are conjugated compounds. Then third important thing is that they are planar compounds. They are planar compounds. Now what is meant by planar? That I will explain. Planar means if each atom, or we can say carbon, is sp2 hybridized, then it is called as planar. Okay. So these are the three important points, and another important point is that they should obey Haeckel rule of aromaticity. Haeckel rule of aromaticity. So 4 pi plus 2 pi rule. Okay. So these are the 4 points by which we can explain the aromatic compound. So once again I will explain. So the first important thing, they are the cyclic compounds. Okay. They are the conjugated compounds. Okay. Conjugated means alternate single and double bond is there. Then they are the planar compounds. Planar means if each atom or carbon is sp2 hybridized, then the structure can be called as a planar. And the final and most important thing is that they should obey the Haeckel rule of aromaticity. Okay. And that is 4 plus 2 pi rule is there. Now I will explain this one by one criteria. So you remember that the compound which obeys these 4 criteria, these 4 conditions, I can say, is called as aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. And due to all these conditions, a compound gains a special stability which aromatic compounds have. Okay. So I will explain now one by one these 4 points. Okay. Now let's take a first condition, that is a compound should be cyclic. Now there is no need to explain what is the meaning of this cyclic. So we can say this is a cyclic. Okay. So compound should be cyclic. Then it should be conjugated. Okay. Conjugated means what? Alternate single and double bond should be there. Alternate single and double bond should be there. That is called as conjugation. So I will draw here alternate single and double bond. Suppose here is double bond, then single bond, then double bond, then single bond. Okay. Now there is alternate single and double bond in this structure. Now third, the structure should be planar. What is the meaning of planar? I have explained that each carbon should be sp2 hybridized. Now you see here, each carbon is sp2 hybridized here. Each carbon is sp2 hybridized. Okay, so all these three conditions are satisfied. Okay, and the fourth condition is that Hakel rule. Hakel rule. Now, what is this Hakel rule? Remember, a cyclic unsaturated conjugated, I can say, compound, okay, having 4n plus 2 pi electrons is called as aromatic compound. Okay, so compound should obey this rule, 4n plus 2 pi electron. Now, what is this 4n plus 2 pi electron rule? That I will explain here. Now, this is 4n plus 2 pi electron, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, so in this formula, n is an integer and which has a values 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, now in this structure, how many pi electrons are there? We can calculate by observing the structure. See, there are three double bond, means total number of pi electrons are 6. Okay, so total number of pi electron in this structure is 6. Now, for this 6 pi electron, whether this rule is obeyed or not, that we have to see. So, if we consider n is equal to 0, then total number of pi electrons will become 2. If we consider n is equal to 1, here if you consider n is equal to 1, so if n is equal to 1, then it is 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 pi electron. That means this 4n plus 2 pi electron rule is obeyed for this compound. So we can say that this benzene is aromatic compound. Okay, so once again I will explain the 4 criteria of aromaticity. The first criteria is that a compound should be cyclic. Then second criteria is that it should be conjugated. Conjugated means alternate single and double bond should be there. Then third criteria is that compound should be planar. That means each atom is having sp2 hybridization. And the fourth rule, which is very important rule, that is 4n plus 2 pi electron rule should be obeyed. Now, these 3 points are simple, but this rule we have to understood very importantly, because this rule is very important to impart the aromaticity. So, how to cross check whether the compound is obeying this rule or not, that I will explain once again. First of all, observe the structure of a given compound. Now, see here, in this structure there are how many pi electrons? So total there are 3 double bond, means one double bond carries 2 electrons, so 3 double bond means 6 electrons are there. So total number of pi electrons are 6 here. Okay, so whether this 6 value is obtained by this formula or not, that we have to see. So how it is cross check? If we put n is equal to 0, then this value will become 2. If we put n is equal to 1, then this value becomes 4 plus 2, 6. If we put n is equal to 2, then the value becomes 10. So we can say that for 6 electron this rule is obeyed. Okay, so when we put n is equal to 1, then this rule is obeyed. So it will become 4 into 1 plus 2. So pi electron comes as a 6. So this matches with this. So we can say that the Hakel rule of 4n plus 2 pi electron is obeyed for this benzene. So benzene obeys all the criteria of aromatic compounds, like it is cyclic, it is conjugated, it is planar, and it obeys Hakel rule. So we called benzene as a aromatic compound. Okay, so these compounds which obeys all these rules are called as aromatic compounds. Okay, and the phenomenon is known as aromaticity. Okay, now we'll see few more examples to understand this concept. Okay, now let's consider another example. This is a naphthalene. The name of this compound is a naphthalene. Now we have to determine whether this naphthalene is aromatic or not. That we have to see. So we'll check the criteria. So whether this is a cyclic, yes, it is a cyclic compound. So first criteria is obey, cyclic compound. Now second criteria is whether it is a conjugated or not. So you will find here that there is alternate single and double bond. So it is a conjugated. Okay. Then third criteria is planarity. So if we see here, each carbon is having sp2 hybridization. So we can say that this is a planar compound. I can say this is planar. And the fourth, that is 4n plus 2 pi electron rule, whether this rule is obeyed by this compound or not, that we will see. So calculate the total number of pi electrons, total pi electrons in this compound. See how many double bonds are there, 1 2 3 4 5. So total 10 pi electrons are there. So whether this value is obeyed by this Huckel rule or not, that we will see. So Huckel rule, 4n plus 2 is equal to pi electrons. Okay, so if we put n is equal to 0, then the total number of electron will become 2. If we put n is equal to 1, then total number of electron will become 6. If we put n is equal to 2, then total number of pi electron will become 10. So we can say that this rule is obeyed by this naphthalene. So this Huckel rule of 4n plus 2 pi electron is also obeyed. So we can say that it is an aromatic compound. It is an aromatic compound. Okay, now let's see another example. Okay, now let's take another example. This naphthalene, whether this is aromatic or not, that we have to find out. So first criteria is compound is cyclic, we can say. So it is a cyclic. Then second criteria, whether it is conjugated or not. You observe this structure, you will find that all compound in all compound there is a alternate single and double bond. So it is a conjugated compound, we can say conjugated. Okay. Then third criteria, that is of planarity. So if we see the hybridization of each carbon, then it is sp2 hybridized, so the compound is planar. Okay. And the fourth criteria, that is 4n plus 2 pi electron rule, whether it is obeyed or not, that we have to see. So find out the total number of pi electrons. So total number of pi bonds are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So total number of pi electrons is equal to 14. Okay. And if we consider this rule 4n plus 2, so if n is equal to 0, then pi electrons is equal to 2. If n is equal to 1, then pi electrons is equal to 6. If n is equal to 2, then pi electrons is equal to 10. If n is equal to 3, okay, then pi electrons is equal to 14. So this value matches here. So we can say that uh, this rule is obeyed. Okay, so rule is valid. So in case of this compound, so we can say that it is an aromatic compound. Okay, so this is all about which compounds are called as aromatic compounds. So compound should be cyclic, it should be conjugated, and it should be planar, and most importantly it should obey the Huckel rule of 4n plus 2 pi electron. So this is all about aromatic compounds and few examples. In next video we'll see a lot of examples of these aromatic compounds in the next video. Okay, so till then we'll stop here. Have a nice day. Thank you.